Hey, what's up? It's Jim, and I just got back from the new film Moneyball. Moneyball is the true story of Billy Beane. He was the general manager of the Oakland Athletics to make a good team out of his very small salary cap that he has. And he uses statistics with the help of Jonah Hill's character to get around that to make a really good team with the money that they have, utilizing, the best of their resources, I guess. They have a 20-game winning streak. The movie I saw had problems with it. I still think this is a good movie, but I think what I saw was a rough cut of a good movie. Particularly Brad Pitt's character, there's way too much emphasis on Billy Beane. The whole thing with his family, it doesn't really connect with what's going on. It feels like just an extra plot line that doesn't really fit. Although I did like the appearance of Spike Jonze, who plays his ex-wife's new husband, and that was great. Where the plotline with his daughter goes, you're kind of like, I don't know if that really even helps the idea of this as a business film. I think it would have been a lot more interesting to focus just on Billy Beane's obsession. Also, I don't really give a shit about Billy Beane's professional baseball career and how he gave up Stanford. We kept going back to it, and it didn't really go anywhere with the rest of the movie. It was just like, okay, that sucks for him. I got some backstory on him, but it doesn't like connect to anything. It doesn't like give him more drive. It's like, okay, he's failed a lot, so that's why he really wants this to work, I guess. They just overemphasized a point that wasn't worth overemphasizing. The idea of bringing kind of like a documentary feel to certain parts of this film is incredibly ill-conceived. I don't understand the point of it. I feel like a lot of this film needed to rely on just what the characters were saying and not showing us, and always like closing in on these like pixelated pictures. It just like looked like a bunch of like really blurry pixels. Like, what was the point of that? To show me statistics? Because I didn't feel like I had enough of a love of the statistics. I didn't really know enough about the athletics, really. The score was incredibly forgettable. I really didn't like the score, and especially the parts where they did kind of Friday Night Lights sounding music. That was really lame. It was interesting to see Jonah Hill kind of tone it down, but I think I honestly prefer seeing him be Jonah Hill than do this. I don't think this is as interesting as Jonah Hill. This just feels like a little too toned down. I don't think he really gave enough personality to the role. It just doesn't feel really that finished. It feels too rough around the edges. This film's gotten incredibly overpraised and overhyped. It's a good movie. I don't think it's worth rushing out to the theater for. Like, maybe, on demand, or wait for the DVD, or, I hear Pirate Bay is really nice. It's a good movie, but it's a flawed film. So if you have seen Moneyball and you would like to talk about it, then comment below in the comments, and subscribe if you would like to. Originally, Steven Soderbergh was going to direct this, but then he decided to do Contagion instead. I'm sorry, I mean Contagion. Maybe this movie should have done is realize that you could get probably a better actor for cheaper than Brad Pitt.